Let's take a look at some of the features of the Automotive Extras pack. This metallic paint has a flake layer that is dependent on the angle of the sun and specular reflections. It is not a simple Fresnel blend for the flake fall off, but instead a more realistic approach to the metallic flaked colors. Material Instances has plenty of options. It can even do randomly colored flakes. In order to properly render the normals for flakes, Clear Code Second Normals tick box needs to be checked in project settings. Depending on the anti-aliasing mode and the MIP-gen settings of the flake texture and emissive intensity, it is possible to change the look of flakes significantly. Headlight material provided in the pack has the thin film interference effect built inside. It changes colors depending on the camera position. To human eye and standard cameras, the effect should look subtle, but it is also possible to increase it greatly for the polarized filter look. The Japanese number plate is perfect to create that JDM look instantly. Simply drag and drop either the 4-digit or 5-digit number plate model and adjust it with the material instances. When the parallax occlusion is enabled, it looks extra realistic. It comes with 5 different prefecture and 5 letters. To use this material, first, the headlight lens mesh needs to be duplicated. Then, depending on the model, to prevent Z-depth fading, one can move the electric tape mesh very slightly forward. It works better when the headlight lens has proper UV mapping. However, there is also a checkbox for triplanar mapping. This material uses the same metallic flake technique with the previous one, and includes an extra layer for vinyl livery application. It requires a texture with an alpha channel, which is used for masking the sticker part and also to generate the procedural normal map. The normals are used to fake the sticker height and to catch specular light on the edges of the sticker. For the application areas, UV mapping is required, but it is possible to use triplanar mapping for flakes, meaning one only needs to map the areas where stickers are planned to put. This is a realistic approach to projector headlights. The source texture on the background is distorted by the lens shape, which also includes dispersion painted on the texture. It also includes dust particles in the foreground. The emissive function inside is angle dependent, just like on a real-life projector, and it is greatly increased when looking directly from front. Whole material works better when mesh has proper UV mapping, but also has an option to choose triplanar mapping. Carbon fiber materials included in this pack has features to become completely unique and interesting. From candy clear coats to metallic flakes, plenty of options are available. Forged carbon and Kevlar are a bonus on top, perfect for accents or even the whole vehicle body. As for the decals, rivets, cracked bumpers, and drift stitches are included in this pack. Drift stitches are available in 3D with blueprints or just as decals. Niagara Particles for exhaust flames works with both raster and ray tracing translucency. The refraction checkbox needs to be disabled in ray tracing translucency options in the post-process volume. Include translucent objects checkbox does not need to be enabled in ray tracing reflections for the flames to show on reflections. The pack include a variety of spawn schemes such as burst mode, one-shot, slow motion, and static with 5 different color designs. This decal is used to add extra ambient occlusion under the car. It has options to precisely position wheels and body. This material attempts to create the dotted tint effect from tempered windows of cars more commonly from 90s and 2000s, which is again very prominent when polarized filters are used, but generally subtle for human eye and standard cameras. Vertex paint can be used to remove the effect from unwanted areas. For example, if all glasses are in one mesh and the effect is only wanted on rear windows. Titanium exhaust in this pack includes various options to customize. The overall color gradient is drawn with the object bounds and also has an option to use UVs. Crime and noise functions use triplanar mapping. Though in order to use welds, proper UV mapping is required, where the cylinder is vertically mapped in UV space. To paint wells with vertex paint, edge loops along the tube with equally sized quads are ideal. A good example for this is the default cylinder that is provided with Unreal Engine. It is also possible to paint the color shift with vertex paint as well, where painting black on red channel moves the titanium color to silver gold, and painting black on green channel moves the titanium color to blue.